Hi, I'm Isaac Farabee, and this is your Prince George's County Public Schools Update. We're here today to look at some of the significant events in the school system, starting with congressional interest in some interest-bearing bank accounts at Parkdale High School. Here's Dave Zarin with the story.
People don't think they need to rely on the federal government. They don't need the federal government right up until their account goes bad, and then they think, oh, I need the federal government.
Congressman Hoyer drew laughter recently on his visit to Parkdale High School's branch of Capital One Bank when a photographer asked him to move an FDIC guarantee sign to get a better shot. Congressional interest in interest-bearing accounts located inside a school is nothing new at Parkdale. As the only such bank in Maryland and one of just 4 in the Northeast, the Parkdale branch has given over a dozen student tellers and their hundreds of peers and potential depositors a great lesson in financial literacy.
We were sent off to teller training, and then we trained for about 2 weeks, learn about how to take transactions, how to speak with the customers, and also gain some knowledge about financial literacy. Basically, you just have to be friendly, just smile and just have fun with the customers. That's what I think it is, and also just to learn something from them.
With the country's fiscal woes clearly on his mind, Congressman Hoyer, the House Minority Whip, applauded the young bankers for making money management a top priority for students.
This program that Capital One is pursuing is, I think, a very, very important, very positive program. And Dave, you saw the young people that I've talked to. They're excited about this. They're excited about the fact that they're involved with their peers, as they made it very clear, with other students who are making a deposit, drawing out, filling out deposit slips, filling out withdrawal slips, having an understanding what goes in can come out. And if you try to take out more than you put in, you're going to be in trouble.
Student teller Crichton is teaching his classmates to stay out of financial trouble and feeling the weight of his new job. For even though the student bank is only open 3.5 hours a day, 3 days a week, a banker is never really completely off duty.
People come up to you, ask you questions, you have to answer them because you're representing Capital One, even when you're not on the job. So I just think that what I've learned is that you have to be mature and professional even when you're not on the job.
Thanks, Dave. Next, we head over to Tulip Grove Elementary, where it isn't surprising to see an apple in the classroom, but the one received by a parent volunteer wasn't red, but golden. Frank Kittleson has the story.
Cecilia Quinones walked into the media center at Tulip Grove just as she had done many other occasions during her time as a parent volunteer. But on this occasion, Cecilia wasn't there to help out the elementary school students. She was there to be honored. Quinones received the Golden Apple Award from the State Comptroller. This is the first year that the Golden Apple Award is being given out by the state of Maryland. It recognizes outstanding volunteers, organizations, and individuals who make a difference within the Maryland public school system. Cecilia is more than a worthy recipient. She began volunteering 5 years ago when her oldest child started school at Tulip Grove.
No words can tell how I feel right now. I'm very excited, and I really thank Mr. B, the principal, who actually nominated me for this. When I start volunteering, I never crossed my mind that I would be awarded for what I do here, but right now I'm just very, very happy.
Cecilia stood out for me because of her quiet, generous spirit. She's our go-to volunteer. When we need anything, we call Cecilia Quinones. She's always here. She's always working quietly behind the scenes.
Thanks, Grant. That wasn't the only first going on in the school system. Over at Bladensburg High School, there was a truancy meeting recently that was the first of its kind. Once again, here's Grant with the details.
Bladensburg High School wanted to do something about the students in their school who are truant. In an effort to reach these children, Bladensburg staff invited the truant students and their parents to a panel discussion at the school. Those speaking included Judge Herman Dawson, Assistant State's Attorney Tara Jackson, and members of the Prince George's County Public School System. Topics discussed included the correlation of trouble with the law and not attending school, as well as the extreme possibility of parents going to jail for their child's non-attendance. A question and answer session allowed parents a chance to voice their concerns, offer solutions, as well as ask for direction in helping to solve their child's truancy issue.
Thanks, Grant. Learning is never better or more fun than when there are plenty of real-life experiences, much like those being offered at a brand new museum that's being built just for children. Here's Dave again.
A fire alarm going off in a public building is never good news, except when it happens at the new National Children's Museum at Prince George's own National Harbor. For dressing up and responding to a non-existent fire, just like a real fireman, is just one of the many activities designed to make children feel like a part of their community and the world beyond. Relocated to its new home next to the Potomac from its longtime spot on Capitol Hill, the Children's Museum greets visitors with a giant map, an African marketplace, familiar books with foreign titles, an international airport baggage carousel, and exotic clothing perfectly sized for tiny tots. All to let elementary students know that the world is their oyster.
Oh, it's about being a citizen in the world. You start off entering here in the world, or the world map, and you find out where you are, and Prince George's County is indicated on the map.
As the target audience of age 10 and unders races from racing model cars to giving big hugs to Sesame Street's Cookie Monster, they and the nearby adults are having a hard time picking a favorite spot when everything seems special.
And pick one.
Oh, I think it's the World Market today. Today it's the World Market.
That's it for this edition of Update. I'm Isaac Farabee. We'll see you next time with more good news from the Prince George's County Public Schools.